Hi, I'm AJ. I'm going to guide you through nasal breathing inter-exercise. So in between your exercise sets, you're actually releasing your abdominals, you're releasing your pelvic floor, you're relaxing, you're recovering. You must regenerate before going into your next breath cycle. Sometimes you only have 15 seconds, sometimes you have 90 seconds, 2 minutes. If there's an instructor telling you what is your breath retention formula or your breathography formula for the next exercise, or demonstrating the next exercise. What is your mouth doing? What is your tongue doing? What is everything doing in between your exercise sets? That is very important to think about. Many individuals that's where they find themselves getting injured, in between the exercise sets, because within the set, we're zipped up, we're held, where we have a strong awareness as to where our posture is in space. But what about between your squat and your lunge? What about between your bicep curl and your push up? What's happening as you're listening to your instructor? I recommend in these hypoxics workouts that you focus on nasal breathing in between your breathography breath cycles. Now, we exhale through our mouths for that 8-second engaged exhale where we have that breath crescendo, because we're increasing the activation of our abs and we're exhaling the air intensely for the purposes of getting to that low lung volume, that place where the abdomen is very loose, and we're using our mouth exhale to also work lightly hypoxically and raise those carbon dioxide levels in our body. The fancy word for it is hypercapnic training, right? And our body does respond to that, and it's really neat. That being said, it's wonderful to close the mouth, relax your face, all those muscles that you were using to blow, hiss, soft shish, loud shish, and simply breathe through the nostrils as you're picking up your weights for your bicep curl, going over to get your rowing, your bands for your rowing. As you're listening to the instructor, ask yourself, how are you breathing? Now, if you're overly panting and you aren't able to get to nasal breathing within 15 to 30 seconds after the conclusion of an exercise, then it may be that you've progressed a little too quickly, and you want to make note of your response. And so I find that nasal breathing is also a wonderful way to assess your respiration and how much strength you've gained in your cardiovascular fitness, your carbon dioxide tolerance, but also how stressed you are on a daily basis. You need to make note of things like that within your workout. And if you aren't responding in a positive way and you're overly panting or you're overly stressed, then you may want to check in with yourself, and you may just want to work at a lower intensity on any particular day. Okay? So when you nasal breathe in between exercises, your lips are gently pressed together, your face is very relaxed, and your tongue placement is very important here. This releases the tongue muscles. You're putting the tip of your tongue behind your upper teeth, and you're widening your tongue so that the outer edges of the tongue rest on the molars on the side. I know you can't see my tongue inside my head, but it's very relaxed. And it's very relaxing for the facial muscles. It helps with any, if you have TMJ and you're grinding your teeth at night, just simply breathing through the nostrils gently is such a wonderful recovery between exercises, and especially between those breathography breath cycles, where we're really using that blow, hiss, soft shish, loud shish to accomplish so much strength in our core and in our respiration. That forced exhalation is such a great component of respiration to work on. It's anti-aging. We all decline in our respiration with age, so you may as well be working on this respiration. Also have to make sure to be able to release, to be able to perform that released inhale where we're releasing the abdominal wall, we're releasing our pelvic floor, and then be able to differentiate between the two, and also be able to release the facial muscles, tip of tongue, behind teeth, closed mouth, relaxing. Now, we also breathe through our nostrils when we perform our double engaged inhale. When you perform that, you'll get to a certain level where all of these breath cycles become involuntary. I'm telling you, I have many students who have been performing these workouts, whether it's clients in person or the online workouts, where the breathography breath cycle becomes so involuntary that it's not challenging to think, oh, even on the double engaged inhale, I'm going to stay as relaxed in my face as possible, and I'm going to place my tongue up on that soft palate, that hard palate, at the roof of the mouth, tip of the tongue, behind the upper teeth. So even on my engaged inhale or even on my released inhale, I'm staying as released as possible in my face, right? So again, the lesson here is in between your exercises, inter-exercise nasal breathing is important to add focus to and continue to practice, and also to assess yourself and assess your stress level on any given day. Once you've mastered that, then please, once you've mastered that relaxed face and the tip of tongue behind the teeth and that nice relaxed tongue, performing a few of those breath cycles, then you can move on to the next component of your, well, really, to our mini workout where we add all of these components together, okay? So walk around the house, practice that relaxed face, the relaxed mouth on your inhales. Let's push ourselves back against the wall and let's just go a few times through practicing that relaxed face and that relaxed tongue on our engaged inhales. No breath retentions here, so your breath retention formula is 0, 0, 0. And then when you finish, I just want you to walk around in a circle and I want you to nasal breathe and keep your face and your mouth, your tongue as relaxed as possible. So let's take zip up activation, engaged inhale, 0, 0, 0, 3 sets of the exhale with no breath retentions. Right when you finish that third, I want you to walk around and softly nasal breathe. Here we go. Zip up. Inhale. Hiss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1. Inhale 2. Blow. Hiss. Soft shish. Loud shish. Double engaged. Inhale 1, 2. Blow. Hiss. Soft shish. Loud shish. Double engaged. Inhale 1, 2. One more blow. Hiss. Soft shish. Right in the air. Loud shish. How did you do? Keep on practicing against the wall, those 3 exhalations with the 0, 0, 0 breath retention. And if you can walk around and you can immediately go to that nasal breathing without panting, then you know that you're ready to move on to the next step, which is putting it all together into a mini workout where we apply and integrate all of the components of the breathography breath cycle.